Whatever. All right, we're in the game. Jellyfish versus Diakou. Diakou banning out the standard stage he likes to ban out, and looks like we're ending up going on to what was that?
Great Hall. And interestingly
Great
enough,
Hall.
Jellyfish
Okay.
bring out Queen Nine, which he didn't do in the original best of 5. And I think he's
Yep.
really going to give this an honest shot because the money difference is quite substantial, 60 bucks.
From
So-
40 to 100. Yeah.
So Jellyfish already bringing out the spear, gets that cider, goes for the D-Light, but he goes for a GC neutral light that leads into a weapon toss combo. Side light comes out, Ensig barely dodges out of the way. Jellyfish has got Diakou on the side of the stage as he actually brings him to the orange right away with his spear.
The gravity cancel neutral light is what happens when you screw up the double down light combo.
Oh,
Basically. Yeah.
I see. So he's just
I do it
always
sometimes too.
Interesting. Jellyfish going in for that down sig. Diakou finally responding with some damage of his own, brings Jellyfish near the orange, but goes for that sliding charge. Slide sig, and light stops the neutral sig from Jellyfish, and Jellyfish is actually getting knocked off stage here. Down air comes out, tries to go for another down air. Diakou uses that down sig as Jellyfish gets the ground pound, disarms him, bomb in hand, dodges through it, side light comes out, and Jellyfish is being tossed off the side of the stage as this matchup is incredibly back and forth.
Fast paced.
Yes. Wow.
Holy
Recovery.
crap. Diakou actually finds the recovery, does not find the follow-up weapon throw, and Jellyfish hits a cider into the stage. Diakou killed himself a little. He messed his dodge up. Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
happens.
And the his little respawn helper there sends him out. Unfortunately, he has invulnerability. Diakou goes in for that ground pound. Jellyfish ready to punch with a Sarah, however, and actually has a lead in this first game. Dodges past that ground pound. Nair comes out. Weapon toss doesn't interrupt that ground pound, and Jellyfish fails to pick up.
Jelly has so much damage. Holy crap. That'll do it, yeah. So Diakou gets a fresh sword. And Jellyfish doesn't have a weapon just yet, but he does find some Katars. Going for these Katar combos. And it looks like he's full tryhard mode. He's not really going for much style.
Besides those GCD lights, and okay, as you say that, he goes off the stage for an Ensig, and Daiku's ready to punish, but he didn't actually get that much off. The ground pound covers that option, so Diakou can't get back on the stage immediately, and he goes for a charging down Sig, ready to punish with recovery from the sword right there. We got Sarah after Sarah. Daiku's trying to get in with that right to work out. Ensig doesn't connect either, and Diakou goes for that ground pound, dodges through a weapon toss, ready to go, goes for the dive kick to be able to execute Diakou really early, but doesn't work out, and Diakou tries to get a down air, goes for the side Sig. Jellyfish hit by that side air, looking like he's going to lose his stock really quickly as he goes for this ground pound here, but Jellyfish down airs beneath the stage, recovers, and gets the recovery.
Yeah, finds the recovery onto Diakou. Diakou gets back on stage, but he goes for the weapon, and Jellyfish knows that, so he goes for the Gravy Cancel neutral sig, and it's just free.
Jellyfish maintaining his lead here. Goes for that GCN sig, but Jellyfish is ready to go up for more. Messes up that spear toss a little bit, and Diakou picks up the bomb. Jellyfish catches it in midair, right in front of his face, and gets that end light. 2 end lights in a row. Diakou being brought to the yellow as he's trying to get a stomp off. It's not working. The cider, that'll do it.
He did eat 2 neutral lights. That's about 50 damage. So that's pretty significant, but Diakou can bring that back in a sword combo if he does the double down light one.
There's it coming. Jellyfish gets that neutral light off into a D-light into a down air, charges that down sig. Diakou having difficulty fighting against this right now. He gets double D-light into ground pound. Dare doesn't get the follow-up, however, as Jellyfish manages to recover back onto the stage. Not taking too much damage from that combo just yet, and Jellyfish tries to go for a side air. Side air actually connects as he goes for the second one, and the ground pound ready to go. Doesn't connect, oh no, that's a down air. Ground pound.
Ooh, but he
doesn't
doesn't get the
actually
ground
work,
pound
and Diakou
follow-up.
might be dead. No, makes it back.
He's just gonna go around. Yeah.
Side sig comes out. Jellyfish. Ground pound also doesn't connect. Down sigs are being thrown out, but Daiku's losing.
He's really
his
screwing
strength.
those downlights up. Yeah, he ends up dying. So the first game does go to Jellyfish, surprisingly enough. And it looks like they're going... Whoa, whoop, whoop.
Not
Right.
sure what just happened. Have to. There.
Okay. So they're gonna stick with their same characters. Jellyfish, when he's tryhard, is surprisingly solid. I feel like Diakou could certainly improve on what he did, but he's gonna go to King's Path, so he wants to play this, especially against Queen Nai. Queen Nai has mad difficulties actually playing the unarmed Gimp game or Qatar Gimp game because she's so slow. 3 speed and 4 dex makes it really hard to get the Gimps that other players or other characters have a little easier time, especially a player like Diakou who has just so much experience going for those sword Gimps. So we'll see.
Opens it up with the ground pound right away and gets the weapon. No players hitting any moves yet, but Diakou finding the first weapon, getting side airs and D-lights. Jellyfish gets that cider as well. Tries to go for the down light combo, but Diakou, double D light recovery, puts on a lot of damage, interrupts that down light with a side air, and Daikou's running away with this. Neutral light comes out from Jellyfish, tries to go for the recovery combo, and both players are traded rather evenly.
Alright, and Diakou gets another combo, goes for a nair, but it doesn't come up, doesn't hit. Jellyfish with the Katars. Goes for some gimps, but Diakou is not finding any ground pounds or dares. Oh, he does find a side air, and that'll actually end Jellyfish's stock a little prematurely, but I mean, there was a huge damage lead already. Daikou's doing really good so far.
And that's kind of devastating considering the legend that Jellyfish is on. Side air comes out, end air, or end light rather connects, but Diakou is doing a good job of being able to get damage in with the sword already. He's not even in the deep range yet. Weapon toss comes out, dive kick immediately follows up, and the ground pound actually connects. That might be it.
Into it. And he does. Why did he get off? That wasn't gonna hit him if he just stayed on the stage.
It may have just been force of habit. I know that sometimes players just want to see themselves get off the ledge as fast as possible, and Jellyfish picks up the mine, but he evens that up quite quickly in the shenanigans zone. Both players losing their stocks, in my opinion, prematurely, and Jellyfish. What?
Yeah, the mine was off screen, so he couldn't see it, and he ended up landing on it.
That's awful, as Diakou ends up taking more damage than he should. He's getting these damage in, but the end air comes out, end light doesn't connect, and ooh, that down air might actually do it.
Ground pound ends it.
Excellent.
Really nice little ground pound there. Gets the rest. And Jellyfish is, I mean, this is exactly what happened after the first two stocks. It looked really bad, and then Jellyfish just got a gimp anyways, so we'll see. I mean, looks like Diakou is not planning on getting gimped. He's playing a little bit away from the shenanigans zone this time. And he does have a pretty decent advantage, so.
Dodge in and Exo.
Oh no.
Gets ground pounded again.
Look, he's just gonna avoid it. Gonna go to the other side, not even play the game with him. And that makes sense. Like, when you have this advantage, like, why would you risk playing this edge guard game if you can just go around? Diakou sees an opening, though. Gets some free damage in.
Yeah, Jellyfish went really low with that slide charge. Actually gets hit by that recovery as he goes for that end sig.
Yeah, it was really actually risky. Off the horn into recovery.
Was it really? I did not notice that part, so that makes it even better. But that's Stomp Cider.
Stomp Cider, that ends it. So Diakou takes game 2. Playing a lot more solid that game. And I mean, the King's Pass pick is a huge reason, I feel like, that Diakou, because even though Jellyfish did get his gimp, it wasn't very good for Jellyfish, because
it kind of just
Diakou got even
up
more.
What was already a deficit for him. Still a little bit.
Diakou got like literally all 3 of his kills in that shenanigans zone. Did really good. So Jellyfish is gonna switch over to Asuri and pick, what was that? Shipwreck? No. Great Hall again, of course. So we're gonna go back to Great Hall. I mean, that is where Jellyfish won, so it makes sense.
Diakou, us in the bottom side, Jellyfish. Not really trading out that much, but gets a cider into a neutral light. Just waits up patiently for Diakou to try to approach, but a double D-light recovery comes out, maximizing that damage into a nair, and Jellyfish is brought deep into the yellow. Jellyfish goes for a cider himself. Diakou trying his best to do some damage as a spike ball, and the end air comes out. Cider puts Jellyfish in the down sig charge, punished aptly by Jellyfish. He gets a D-light cider, jumps up, tries to go for a falling Sarah, and Daikou's ready to punish him off stage. Does Diakou just die? No, Jellyfish messes up his weapon toss, and Jesus, this offstage
just because they go under the stage doesn't mean they're dead.
It really scares me because I don't trust either of them when they're going off the stage as a Jellyfish. Goes in for that side.
Crazy sig options. The ground pound actually connects, and that'll do it. He hits a follow-up dare just to be sure. And Diakou looking really strong. Gonna stick with his sword for now. I mean, it's been working for him. Hits another downlight combo. Goes for the ground pound follow-up. He's willing to go for these games. Oh, why didn't you end with a recovery?
Triple D-land to ground pound. Dexter gives the salt on because he actually made that work. And Jellyfish hits the neutral light. Bomb in hand. Will he connect with that as well? Diakou on the bottom of the stage picks up the bomb but gets punished by an air.
I mean, that was awesome as hell, but he could have killed off of it and he went for a ground pound instead. That makes me upset.
The bomb in hand, tosses it towards Diakou. Diakou doesn't get hit by that side stick, and Jellyfish tries to go in for a D-light ground pound. Just trying to go for these ground pound on the stage kills. Diakou has so much damage, and he's got a double D-light recovery on Jellyfish.
Alright. Jellyfish is also racking up a lot of damage because he can't kill Diakou. And so finally he hits the dare, but like that was just so overkill. Like Exo had taken so much, or Diakou had taken so much damage at that point.
Into the
already.
and the ground pound comes out. Exo or Diakou is doing a great job
Full stock lead for Diakou.
That's it.
Wow. So Jellyfish can still win this, but he's gonna have to get another one of those crazy ladders, or he's gonna have to pull off some really solid play. It's rough, but so far he does find the down air to ground pound. Doesn't get a full follow up.
Oh,
But
Jellyfish just died.
yeah, the one dare.
That was what he needed to go
White.
for, though, if he wanted to bring that back. I
Yeah,
definitely
it was.
feel like it.
That was definitely like the idea. I did more damage. That should count as my win.
He actually did 382 damage done compared to 380. Wow, Jellyfish trying to go for.
I mean, that's because the last stock. I'm pretty sure EXO hit a single dare on that last stock, and that's it. He didn't touch Jelly at all. Gosh, that triple downlight would have been so cool if he actually followed it up
with
properly.
like a kill move instead of like.
So he's switching over to Hattori now? Interesting.
He's got a lot of move speed to play with now, kind of similar to what he was doing with Asuri, and holding onto the sword and spear, dodges out of the way of that has a spear. Gonna go for a weapon toss. He does. Delight. There it is. Connecting with Diakou. Actually gets hit by that third Delight. Jellyfish is just moving around the stage.
Yeah, he wants to go for more ladders. That's why he picked this character. But
he has the opportunity now with both the spear and the sword. More so the sword than
he's trying it with the spear too, even though it's not actually true. And Daikou's just gonna go for the same standard combos because they're working.
Bomb in hand, goes for the trade, loses horribly.
Yeah.
Diakou goes for that DC side like
still close. Jelly can get this kill pretty soon.
Assuming he does, if Diakou continues to get more damage like that, sideline recovery, side air, and Sig. Suddenly that bomb trade's not looking so good as Jellyfish struggles to get a weapon caught at the end line, dodges into he goes for the double D light once again.
He
misses it. He stands still like in sadness knowing that happened. The side air comes out.
I like how he just stood there like crap. That was adorable.
Jellyfish goes in for a side light, gets the D light, tries to go for another D
messes
light,
it
gets
up
hit by the
again.
end. Jellyfish clearly tilted by the lack of tech that he is displaying as he spins around in the air and gets hit by the recovery. No! Jellyfish, the tilt.
Oh man. Rip Jellyfish. You led a good life.
Satellite comes out, neutralized with a spear, inches forward.
Oh my goodness.
I can't handle this. Double D-light comes out.
Oh.
Haymaker as well, puts Diakou into the orange. Jellyfish gets multiple unlights off him.
EXO is just completely unrelenting though.
Around the stage, goes onto the sword, tries to get the cider, and D-lights are not connecting, and Diakou tosses the sword away, denies everything. Tries to go for a GCN sig, did EXO die? Possibly? No, he gets it back. I thought Jellyfish was going to be able to get an edge guard there, but he manages his jumps quite well, and Jellyfish is looking here close to losing his last stock of the tournament.
Might be it. It's over. Diakou takes it.
Player 2.